Hey everyone, not 100% sure where this is going to go, but I'm just going to jump into it. I wanted to come on and talk about a morning routine. I have a morning routine that I've done for several years now, and it shifts here and there based on new things I'm learning about and wanting to try and implement. The main focus of me talking about this is that I want to share the Chakra Connection routine with everybody, because it's something that you can do for yourself to help get yourself in the right space to start your day. And it can help kind of clean up your energy before you start your day, move into your day, or even at the end of the day. So a little bit of background. I do have training in healing touch through the Beyond Borders program. I've gone up as far as level 4, level 5 being the actual certification of practitioner. And let's see, where am I going with that? It'll come to me. Yes, and so anyway, and I have done and can do healing touch on folks in our hospital. The Chakra Connection is one of the things that I do for them. That and magnetic passes, which is another part of healing touch. But anyway, everybody can do the Chakra Connection on themselves, so that's why I wanted to share it. I usually start and by the way, I got up probably a couple hours ago, haven't done anything other than throw on some clothes, eat breakfast, and clean up the kitchen. So I am coming to you in full authenticity here. So when I start my morning, I'll usually do, a morning routine in Ayurveda is called a Dinacharya. And there's more background on that too. I don't know why I threw that in there, but there it is. Now you know what it's called in Ayurveda. But some of the things that I do would be like washing my face, maybe doing some tongue scraping, or can't think of the word now, but where you swish some oil in your mouth, that sort of thing. And then I will come into my what used to be my meditation room here, where I'm sitting right now, which also doubles, and I'm not sure if you can see it, as Jared's workstation since COVID started. So this room is doing double duty. But I come into this room and I have my sacred space set up. You can see what I'm sitting on right now are some, let's see if I can get it there, a couple of blankets that are very meaningful to me, and a little pillow, and my singing bowl. Okay, anyway, so I'll do some yoga poses. And the poses that I'm doing right now for the past year or so have come from the book, The Energy Codes by Dr. Sue Morter. But you can go online and look up any type of, if you just type in yoga poses for chakras, it'll give you a whole list of different poses you can do that work right for you to help kind of clear up your chakras and align your energy. So I do those poses, and then I get to the position that I'm in now, where I'm sitting cross-legged, and I like to just show my body some love and be thankful for my body. So I'll start that by kind of, you can't really see it, but I'll rub my feet, do a little foot massage for each foot, and I love you left foot, I love you right foot, and work my way up my legs to my back of my body and the front. You just kind of, and this is similar to body brushing, which is another Ayurveda modality. And kind of just love on yourself and gently on your head. And then I'll do some pranayama breathing, and you can look at, there's different types of that, but it really helps kind of get me centered and ready to do the Chakra Connection. So now we're at the Chakra Connection, and I will tell you, I start with my feet right here, which isn't part of the Chakra Connection, but I really like to just continue to show my feet some love. There's a lot of nerve endings and things like that in your foot, in your feet, that just for me, it's calming. So I'm including my feet in this, but it's not necessarily part of the routine. So what you do, you just put a hand on the top, hand on the bottom, and then you sit with yourself. I like to close my eyes and You may feel something. What I feel is the energy moving between my hands through my foot. If you haven't ever done energy work before, you may not feel anything, and that's okay. Hold that pose for about 30 seconds and then move on to the next pose. The more you practice it, the more you're going to start to feel the energy. And you might even be like, whoa, this is crazy, but it's not. It's real. Trust yourself with it. So I do that with my feet. It takes me probably, I don't know, around 10 seconds or so before I start to feel that energy swirling. When I feel it moving, feeling like it's flowing, then I move up to the next, what do you call it? The next points, I guess. It's not the technical term for it, but that's my word I'm using today, which is the ankle and the knee. So hand on the, I use my right hand on my ankle, left hand on my knee, and I sit with that until I can feel that energy flowing between my palms from my ankle to my knee. And then the next points are knee and hip. And you hold that. And like I said, if you don't feel anything, that's okay. Just hold the point for 30 seconds before you move on to the next one. What you're really doing here is creating a space for yourself, taking some time for yourself, doing some self-care and just loving on your body. Our bodies work hard for us. Okay, then you go to the other side. You can do your foot. It's not necessarily part of the routine, like I said, but you can do your foot. Ankle to knee, knee to hip. And then we get to, and by the way, there are chakra points all over our body, but where you're putting your, if you do the bottom of your foot, there's chakras there. Ankle to knee, there's chakras in those joints. So basically every joint you have has a chakra. So we're kind of getting the flow going through our legs first. Then you're going to go to the major chakras up the center of your body. And you're going to start at the root chakra, which is the area between your legs, and your sacral chakra, which is the area just below your belly button. And you just hold your hands to each of those areas. And again, you wait for the energy to flow. And then you move up from your sacral chakra to your solar plexus chakra, which is just under your ribs. You let the energy flow. And then your solar plexus to your heart, and you let the energy flow, or hold it for 30 seconds if you're not necessarily feeling anything at that point. It's okay. It doesn't mean that nothing's happening. And then your heart to your high heart. And then we do our wrists. So you'll hold your wrists, feel that energy flowing between your hands and your elbows and our shoulders. And I love this because it's like you're giving yourself a hug. Feeling that energy flow between the shoulder blades. And then you can go back to your high heart and your throat chakra. And a lot of people have blocks in their throat chakras who have a hard time speaking their truth and saying what they're really feeling. So this can be helpful if you're one of those folks. Then you've got your throat to your forehead, which is your third eye chakra. And you can touch your body, you can have your hands floating off your body, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then you've got your forehead to your crown chakra. Again, holding it until you feel the energy flowing smoothly, or if you don't feel anything, just hold it for about 30 seconds. And then from the crown chakra to your higher self. So if you can't see it, I've got my hand tipped back like this, raised up to the sky. And this is where source energy, God, this is where you are really reaching up to your source, to your higher power, and allowing it to flow through you. And then this isn't part of the routine, but the last thing I usually do is lay down in Savasana. And I have to keep remembering my camera's right there, not over here. You lay down in Savasana, or I do anyway, and just kind of let the work that I did be done to me, and just be. And I'll be in Savasana for maybe a minute or so. And then to tie everything together, I like to do a ding on my singing bowl. and raise it up and then back down so that the vibrations of the tone get all through my body. I don't know if you haven't seen a singing bowl, these are pretty cool. You can get them at Earthbound in Mankato. This one I got up at the Global Market in Minneapolis. Back in 2011, I attended a singing bowl workshop with a monk, Dadak Tipton, I believe was his name. And this is where I got this one from. But when the kids come over, nieces, nephews, grandkids, they like to play with it in this way to get it singing and get the tones going this way. Let's see if I can get it to go. It can get pretty loud. So there it is. All right, well, that is how you do the chakra connection. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. However that works, I'll figure it out. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.